Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima and I'm here taking a look at the Firemen 2. I've always been kind of interested in the Firemen series. It's a, I believe it started back on the SNES as the Firemen. And it is basically a game where you go around fighting fires with a fire hose. And it's kind of odd, so let's just give it a go, shall we? If we press... Huh? Oh, there we go. So if we press start, we've got the usual stuff. It tells you all the controls you need. Kind of annoying that L1 and R1 and R2 are here, and you can't... I don't think you can remap these? No, you can't. See, you can only remap it to the specific buttons that it wants you to. It's weird. You can't remap it to L1 or L2 or L3 or anything like that. It's just odd. This game is co-op, but considering this is on the Vita, well... you know, that's just not going to happen, so I'm going to have to, you know, just deal with it. So if I just remember how to, there we go, select. Bit weird, select backs you out of menus and then start puts you in menus. As always, I have no instructions on how any of this works, so if I miss anything, you know the drill. Don't blame me, don't blame the game, blame a combination. Voice acting! And it actually sounds kind of competent, which surprises me, because this game's actually really small. If I just come back out here real quick and check the game size... 145 meg. And there's a fair amount of voice acting too, it's so weird. Okay, so we're in the game. Basically, we are firemen. And we are fighting fires. Square... Whoops, didn't mean to use the smart bomb. Square by default. I'm pretty sure X is supposed to fire your long cannon by default, but I think I remapped it by accident. Square fires your short range, which is good for putting out fires on the ground. And triangle fires your long range cannon, which doesn't affect fires on the ground, but hits pretty much everything else for more damage than the ground cannon does. You've got your health meter on the bottom left, which you kind of want to keep as high as possible, well, obviously. And you've also got those little medkits down there. Those are basically extra lives. When your health runs out, those will be automatically applied and give you full health again. As far as I can tell, there's no manual way to use them. R locks strafe, and I believe R2 makes you run faster, which means holding a finger on the back touchpad unless you want to remap your controls, like in the Vita itself, not the game. So the basic idea of this game is that you go through using your two different types of water cannon, and you have to destroy all these fires. Or at least some of them. You do get a ranking for how much or little fire you actually destroy. And the fire can spread again if you're not careful. And you do have a time limit to finish these levels in, which I think... I don't know what happens when it runs out, but you tend to have a lot less time than you actually... You tend to have a lot less time than you think, so you just have to keep moving and, you know... Ooh, voice acting. I love how their mouths move. It's just... I just think it's kind of hilarious. It's like their mouths are freaking huge. Can I just skip the rest of this? I've seen all I need to, really. No, can't skip it. Ooh, hello, where'd you two come from? Did you enjoy fighting that, like, on-fire Roomba as you were coming through here? Never mind. So this is the game, really. I mean, there is a little bit of challenge in taking out, like, all the fire and all that, but sometimes it just feels like, you know, it just feels more like busy work than anything else. It's not that fun to play because it just gets so repetitive after a while. This is like the 3rd or 4th stage, and the only thing I've really seen that's new is that Roomba you saw it like near the very beginning. Just other than that, there's, as far as I can tell so far, this is like the again, this is like the 4th stage, and we're about half an hour, 45 minutes into the game, and I've seen basically stuff all that's new. Don't know how many stages this game actually has, but it would have to be a lot of stages. Because what's here is actually not that entertaining, so I imagine it would have to be more... What? Oh, penguins. What the... I love that guy. He can put out fires with his axe. But really, it's just... The game is just dull, to be honest. I mean, even when it's trying to be exciting with the time limits for saving people and finishing the level, it's just... Christ, I cannot aim. Even when it's trying to be exciting, it's just a bit dull. I really don't understand it. I mean, like, this is a game that by all exceptions should be, like, kind of exciting and kind of enjoyable, but it's just dull. I play this game and I get bored so quickly. Like, it took me like 4 days to get to this point. 4 days of playing this game. I kept getting bored in like 10 minutes every time I tried to play this. It's like, good lord, I don't know what they did to make this game so dull. But congratulations, they managed to do it. I mean, if I knew what I was doing, like if I had a sort of English instruction of any kind or anything like that, it would be nice, but I'm not really having that much fun. It's just dull. It's just drab and dull, and the control scheme makes no sense. It's like, why can't you map the button, like the L1 and R1 buttons, the L1 and L2 buttons? Why does it have to be just R1 and R2? I've got no idea. It doesn't help when the game has bits like this where you literally just stand still and fire a cannon into the next set of areas and be like, oh, well, okay, that was kind of drab. Please tell me you've got something else up your sleeve. There are boss fights, and I hope I'll get to the boss fight because I don't want to have to restart the entire bloody stage. I mean, like, there was a boss fight on the 3rd stage, I believe. God damn it. It's hard to maneuver when you can't see what's coming in front of you until it's, like, way too late to stop it. Also, I love the irony. An aquarium is on fire. Just thought I'd point that out. Like, the first stage is set in a park, and the second is set in a... I honestly don't remember. But still, I love the irony, I love it. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a boss fight. Question is, how do I get to it? Do I walk up here? No? Well, I can't go back. screen just turned off. God damn it. Come on. How do I... Game won't let me go backwards. I can't squeeze around the sides, and I can't run past the... Okay. I'm just gonna sit here and run out of time then, aren't I? Well, this is amusing. Hint. Sarcasm. Sarcasm. Good lord. So that was a quick look at the Firemen 2. It is drab and boring as hell. I can't play this game for more than 10 to 15 minutes. I just get so bored. And, you know, obviously with something like this happening, what the hell am I doing? Like, I can't go backwards, and the guy's speaking in Japanese, so if he was trying to give me some sort of warning, I obviously don't know what that warning is. And I'm not going to be bloody replaying the stage, so the time limit is going to finish counting down. And we're going to die horrible deaths. It's drab. It's boring, it's drab, it's... Time's up. I haven't actually run down the clock yet. This is like the first time I've ended up running down the clock, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm clueless. I'm absolutely clueless. This game is drab, it's boring, it's a shame really. I was actually kind of looking forward to playing a Fireman game. But yeah, that's all I've got. It's boring! It's freaking boring! I am just so nonchalant when I'm playing this game, it's unbelievable. I don't enjoy playing this game at all. It's just so boring. I can't recommend it. God, the Retro Rush really hasn't been going so well, has it? I mean, they already lost the ability to release the 4th, so it's all up to Wolfgang and Tomba 2 to bring up the rear. And bloody hell, Tomba 2 was hard enough in goddamn English. I can't imagine it being easy in bloody Japanese. This has been Blue Maxima. Don't buy the Firemen 2, just save yourself the boredom. I'll see you all next time.